What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game and start of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction. Live viewers call in. No cap conversation. We going all in. It's the weekly wrap up, so enjoy the show. You're now rocking with the best. Let the good times roll. Come on.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best, and welcome to another episode of the weekly wrap up. Again, I am not 100%, so I'm not gonna be on cam tonight. But we do have the beautiful Jake Foon Prime, the Destiny Dad, that'll love to show his face off. How you doing tonight, my dude?
It has been a week.
Oh wow!
It has definitely been a week, but hopefully now begins the week of recovery. We almost lost Link a couple days ago, and we had to rush him into emergency surgery. Turns out the little bastard ate a whole hair tie, and it completely blocked off his stomach. And they said if we don't operate on him right now, like his bladder could burst and he could die. So we did what we had to do. I greased the palms I had to grease, and big shout outs to not only my parents, but also my community for coming up with money for this so damn quickly. Y'all saved my cat's life. So thank you so much.
Sure. Well, glad Link is still in the land of the living. You already know how we're gonna start this thing off, man. Question that I always ask you: what games have you played this week, good sir?
I did a bunch of stuff this week. We did some more Street Fighter. We continued the Mega Man-a-thon. We have now knocked out 15 Mega Man games. Of course, you know, been playing my Destiny. Hopefully I'll have a Destiny video out relatively soon, kind of giving my thoughts on everything right now, because a lot of people have some things to say about Destiny, and I think I'm ready to say my mind on it as well. And I officially preloaded, thank you Game Pass, Exo Primal, so we are ready for that next week.
Yes. I can't wait to get into that. That's one of the games that I thought I was like one of the only people on the planet that was excited for, man. But good to see you gonna be on there, man. I'll be on there as well.
Yeah, anything with Capcom's name on it, you've pretty much guaranteed that I'll at least try it, because like I have been a Capcom faithful since I was a kid.
I hear that, dude.
Yeah.
But as far as this week in gaming, man, I gamed a little bit this week. I've been stuck on Outriders. Like, I love that game, bro. Like,
what build you go with?
First one I did was the flame build. The second one I did, I'm doing right now, my second playthrough is with the like the blue powers, the time freeze and
Trickster.
all of that stuff. Yeah,
Trickster. Yeah.
I'm going.
Twisted rounds are still dumb.
Yeah, I don't use those at all. I mean, pretty much for me, it's like I use the first three powers that they give you until you get to the last power, and then I switch one of those out for the last power, because on both builds, I found it more proficient to use the first three powers they gave me throughout the whole game. Like, it was like, okay, these actually work. So
I want to say I did Devastator. Yeah, Devastator, the rock one. I did that for my first playthrough because I just loved being Neo from the Matrix and just holding up my hand and stopping all the bullets.
That's what that class can do?
Oh, yeah. Like, Devastator is basically the tank of the group, so he's there to kind of draw all the attention, group all the enemies together, and allow your other two team members to kind of just wreak havoc. So, like, Devastator pulls them all in, Pyromancer lights them all on fire, and then Trickster just severs all of them. So it's definitely a big thing of like having that team coordination.
I've never,
especially when you start doing the expeditions later
on the game. I've never played it with anybody else. I just did the campaign with the fire dude, and I'm doing the blue dude. Next, I'm gonna do it with the green dude. Then I'm gonna do it with the orange dude. So that's Overwatch 2, of course. I played a little bit of that on stream yesterday. I got my ass handed to me nice and handily. Still got a couple of the play of the games, and I got all of my battle pass stuff for that day done. So I was
Hey, there
actually
you go.
pretty satisfied with it. A little bit of Fortnite. I don't understand what this game did by literally putting two guns in a game that I really enjoyed has brought me back a little bit. I've been playing a lot more Fortnite instead of just saying F Fortnite, I hate it. Yada yada.
Okay. So like I'm gonna pull up the therapy couch here for a second, and I want
God.
you to lay down a spell.
No.
What was it that was frustrating you? Talk to me.
With Fortnite?
Yeah, talk to Fortnite.
It's
Father.
just the sweats, dude. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I don't like for me, Fortnite is not like Overwatch. I don't expect to go into a Fortnite game and people jumping out of trees from invisibility, hitting me with, and then everybody plays the same. They go invisible, jump out of tree, hit you with a submachine gun, and then hit you with a shotgun shell, and you're dead. I'm just like, that's so like everybody's doing that, and it's frustrating. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take a break from this for a while and go to something where at least it's got some nuance in it, which is Overwatch 2. You know what I mean?
Yes. Have you tried out the explosive repeater rifle? I've been noticing because the spray meta has been here for years. It's never going to go anywhere as long as submachine guns are in the game.
Right.
And whether it's build or no build, like people are going to close that distance, shotgun, switch to a spray weapon, and that's how they're going to get their kills. The explosive repeater rifle is fantastic at keeping people at a distance because you don't have to hit them dead on with it. You just got to hit their general area.
Yeah, that's what Flux be doing. Flux, like we had a great team going yesterday. I ended up playing last night, and it was me, Flux, Riss, and Fez. And it was like, dude, it was so much fun. And I don't really have fun playing Fortnite that often, to be honest with you. But like we got caught in a storm for like 30 minutes, dude. Like it was hilarious, bro. We finally get out of the storm. Boom, 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 third place. I'm just like, oh my God, we did all of that. Revived like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? It was hilarious, bro. So I mean, I guess it does depend on who you playing with when it comes to Fortnite. So
yeah, if you're definitely finding yourself like having more fun playing with people, then like definitely stick with that formula. Like me, I gotta go do my lone wolf.
Yeah,
so do I. I gotta go do my lone wolf thing every now and then. Which I had a heartbreaker today. Like we were dead at work, so I played a match. This dude closed in on me. I took his to go to my shotgun, and it double tapped over to my shield pod. So I just started drinking in front of the guy, and he was just like, "Okay, bang!" And I was like, "I am so angry, but I am at work, so I can't do nothing about it."
I'm gonna upload my super fail, bro. My could have been first place, but I did something so stupid fail. Anyway, let's get on into this show. I know these people tired of hearing us talking about what we've been playing and whatnot. Secret Invasion. Let's just start it off like this. What did you like about this episode, Jay Comprano?
I like the fact that I was right, and Fury 100% knew.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Yep.
Definitely did. You were right. I give you your props.
So, like, I thought the episode was pretty good overall. It definitely embellished how much Talos is actually really holding back, and that like mentioning Daya. It's the same as like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. What happened? You pressed the Goku button. These people kept pressing the Daya button, and like we definitely got to see Talos take his gloves off for a minute, and I was like, yes, give me more of that. Yeah, and with how the episode ended, looks like we're about to get it.
Man, what did I like about it? I at least the pacing was a bit better than the previous episode. I get that this is supposed to be an espionage, yada yada, spy film / whatever, but I'm like, they got to get to the point at this point. You know what I mean? To me, it just looked like Gravik is just outsmarting every damn body, and that's what it is. What didn't you like about the episode, my dude?
I didn't like the fact that like it was really, really starting to get good, and then it just ended. I was like, wait, I got to wait another way.
Bad pacing.
Yeah,
It was good.
That pacing
this time.
hurt.
I didn't like the fact that it, like, what is really going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They need to drop some things, because this is not at all what I was expecting or hoping for, and I don't think that it will be, and that's a little bit disappointing. So,
I mean, I do like the fact that they are at least trying to work in the Super Skrull angle. Like Gravik talking to the council at the beginning of the episode definitely kind of laid towards that. And then, of course, you have what Daya found in the previous episode of like, oh, hey, they're trying to make superhuman Skrulls. And at least we have that to look forward to. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that.
Okay. Is Gaia dead, or was she prepared?
This is espionage, so I'm going to say that she was prepared. But we also heard her shift back, so we won't know until Wednesday.
To me, that's a part of her preparation. She knows, dude. That's why she wanted to get shot in the front, not the back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, I got this blood pack here. I got this bulletproof vest on. Soon as this motherfucker shoot me, I'm turning back so he don't keep shooting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna think I'm dead off top. That's what I thought. I was like,
I'm down for that.
Yeah, she was prepared, you know.
But I mean, overall, I've been digging the series all right. It's reminding me, I don't know if you watched it or not. I don't know how big into Star Wars you are. It reminds me a lot of Star Wars Andor. And that started excruciatingly slow. And by the end of that season, I was like, this is one of the best Star Wars shows they've ever made.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I'm definitely down to keep watching, especially since we only have a couple episodes left. That like, okay, I'm going to give them the opportunity to ramp this up, and I think they're about to do it.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this then, because this is the next question, and I'm glad that I set it up the way I did. In the comics, Fury formed the Secret Warriors to combat the Skrulls, which came from, everybody's favorite Inhuman, Chloe Bennett, a.k.a. Quake. She was on that team. That was actually the first time I'd ever even seen Quake. I had no clue who the hell Quake was until that specific comic. So I don't even know if she was in the comics before then. But that is where things got interesting, because like it is in the show, we was getting our asses handed to us. And then, new warriors the Secret Warriors came through, started busting up some things and freeing up some people, which kind of turned the tide of the war, where the Avengers and X-Men and everybody else who was teams back then came through and started kicking Skrull anus. Do you think that we will get a Secret Warrior style either Easter egg or full-on team by the end of this series?
I would lean towards Easter egg, just simply out of the fact of, like, I've made the budget joke a couple times already when it came to this show. I think it's going to be more of an Easter egg of, like, here's something we're going to do later, and not just straight up, like, we're here. Like, I really don't think they're going to do that.
Okay. From them talking about they're not going to go the route of the comics, they don't even want to read the source material. As bad as I want Chloe Bennett to show up as Quake in Secret Invasion, I don't even think we'll get a Secret Warriors hint, because everything is about what if the Avengers reform? What if the Avengers come back? When the Avengers come back, we have to be prepared. They've said Avengers like 5 freaking times in this 3-episode show that we watched. You know what I mean? So,
which I think honestly that's good, because because we already know that there are 2 more Avengers films coming at the very least. You want to keep the word Avengers fresh in the viewer's mind. So it's very good to mention them every now and then, of like, well, yeah, what if these guys decide to show back up? because they're taking the Batman angle of it, of just the mere mention of them is enough to scare people.
It is. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. And final question for this segment: Captain Marvel.
Is she still here?
Is she coming? Like,
no, I don't think she is.
From what I heard, they literally set up this particular show based on what happens in Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. And remember, in the commercial for the trailer for Captain Marvel, Nick Fury has got his space station in space, and he's got his eye patch back, and he's looking fresh and fit. So I'm thinking one of the Marvels is definitely going to show up. Which one? I'm not sure.
I would think, honestly, and I'm thinking from a budget standpoint here, because I tend to do that a bit. If we see anyone, I think we're going to see Binary. Like, I don't think we're going to see Captain Marvel. I don't think we're going to see Miss Marvel. I think it's going to be Binary.
You mean Photon?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Photon. As you can tell, I'm an avid reader of Captain Marvel. So.
I mean, it's one of her forms. I'm like, we gonna see the Binary form on the TV show before we see it in live action in her own movie. Okay, you talking budgets, bro? That'll blow the damn budget out the water.
But no, thank you for correcting me. Yeah, well, like I think we'll see Photon, but I don't think we're gonna see Brie Larson at all. They're gonna save her for the movie.
I don't know. I know somebody from the Marvels is coming. Who? I don't know. I think they're gonna spend that big money, bro. Because you know what? Captain Marvel was in Miss Marvel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
for 5 seconds.
Okay, she was there.
How much did that cost?
Who knows?
And we're talking about like, okay, that was a 5-second cameo.
She was there.
Pre-budget cuts.
She was there.
But pre-budget cut.
This has been filmed for a year now, so pre-budget cuts.
I mean,
it's literally pre-budget cuts. Comic-Con, bro. Let's talk about some Comic-Con. We don't even need to go to commercial. Let's just talk about Comic-Con, bro. What are you looking forward to seeing at Comic-Con that's not Spider-Man 2?
Comic-Con is comic book movie Christmas. I cannot wait to see all the trailers that we're going to get at Comic-Con.
Anything in particular that you are like looking forward to?
I would like to see a more embellished trailer for Blue Beetle. I want to see if they whoop up the special effects a little bit more. And I would love to see, because they did it a couple times, I would love to see if they kind of give us at least a taste. Not like a full trailer, but like a taste of the new Superman film. Now that they officially have a Superman.
I don't think they got anything filmed for it though at all.
And that's why I'm saying just like a taste, because they did the same thing with Batman v Superman. They shot just enough to make a demo reel. I'm kind of hoping that they'll do the same thing with Superman. And yes, Mortal Kombat 1, thank you, Navaflow. Mortal Kombat is going to be at Comic-Con as well. So any Mortal Kombat 1 news, I'm going to be all over it.
Okay. To be honest with you, the only thing that I'm looking forward to that's probably not going to even happen is I need more than Wolverine sitting at that bar in cars, bro. I need something. I need it in my life. You know, like
see, that's where you and I differ, like, because I know that's being made by Insomniac. That isn't even on my radar right now, because like Spider-Man 2 isn't even out yet.
Man, Spider-Man 2 is basically out, bro. You know how much that game is sold already? It's basically out, but I feel you.
Yeah, but I'm talking like promotion-wise, and maybe like I'll be the first one to admit, like, I am a victim of how Square Enix loves to do things. They're not going to start promoting one thing until the other thing is already out. Then they will move all promotion over to this. And that's what I'm kind of expecting with Wolverine, is like, we're not really going to see much of anything until Spider-Man 2 is out.
I believe it. Like I
Yeah.
said, I know it's not gonna happen, but that's just something that I would like to see. Is there anything you know you would that's not gonna happen that you may like to see, good sir?
Oh, something I would like to see that I know would never happen:
Yes.
a trailer for Lanterns.
That's not even.
Exactly. You said something I'd like to see that I know won't happen.
But Jacob, you know what? What's your wish list game that they show for at Comic-Con? And then what's your wish list comic that they show at Comic-Con? And your wish list movie that they show at Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Now you're digging deep.
Yes, I am.
Wish list game.
Yes.
Have they confirmed that they're going to show anything Spider-Man 2 at Comic-Con?
Yes.
Okay. I'm doubling down on that, and they show Venom as playable. Wish list movie. We see a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, and it doesn't suck. Wish list. Actually, hang on. Trailer for the next DC animated movie after Warworld, because Warworld is coming out soon, and it winds up being Blackest Night.
Oh, you be wishing on a star. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm fully aware. Wish list comic, I don't know. I don't know what I'd really want out of that, because comics as of late I've been pretty happy with what I've been reading as of late.
Actually, comics been killing it lately.
Yeah, dude. Comics have been kind of kicking ass.
I'm like every which way you look, DC, Marvel, independent circuit right now is just wow,
dude. Like, shout outs to, because like I'm a Power Rangers guy. Anybody that knows me knows I love the Power Rangers. Shout outs to Boom Studios for just kicking ass and taking names for almost 3 years with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers line of comics being just an absolute banger. Shattered Grid was amazing. The Eltarian War was amazing. The fact that Lord Zed now has his own ability to morph, and we turned out, oh wow, he was Zordon's teacher. What? That is absolutely nuts. And then, of course, IDW Press has been kicking ass and taking names with the Ninja Turtles and Transformers. The Spider-Man storyline as of late has been really good. Everything DC Rebirth has been great. Like, I'm really happy with comics right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Spider-Man 2. Now, the reason why we're going directly into Spider-Man 2 is because they will have a very huge presence at San Diego Comic-Con, which will be the symbiote story is something that they are going to break off into. How excited are you about that, good sir?
Very, 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 very excited, which is why, like, I gave the answer that I did, is like, I know they're going to show the symbiote story. So right at the end, it doesn't have to be long, maybe just like 30 seconds. Show us Venom playable.
See, I got an even better question than that. Will they actually reveal who Venom actually is? Remember, last we heard from Insomniac, Eddie Brock is not Venom, and it's comic consensus. I'm not gonna say it is or it isn't until I see for myself. But comic consensus is it is Norman Osborn. Do you know what I mean? Or are you looking forward to the Venom reveal to actually figure out who the hell is going to be Venom?
If they show it, I will be massively surprised. I really think they're going to keep that close to the chest until the reveal of until the game is fully released, just like they did with Dr. Octopus and the Sinister Six in the first game. Like, you don't want to show everything in the trailers. You know what I mean? Like, some movies are horrifically guilty of that, and I think Insomniac knows that. So something like that, they're going to we're not going to show that at all.
See, that brings me to this question. I think I just know my co-host too damn well because I knew that's how you were going to answer that question. So I came up with a question to rebuke what you was going to say because I always get on your nerves. Now, when we got everything for Spider-Man 1 or PS4 or remastered or whatever you want to call that Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man from Insomniac, right?
Uh-huh.
Doc Ock wasn't on the radar at all. It wasn't shown that Doc Ock would even be a thing in this game.
Exactly.
It was all Mr. Negative, bro, right?
Yep.
And then they showed us, remember that little falling scene where they showed the Sinister Six whipping his ass and whatnot? They showed that in the previews, right?
Yep.
But Doc Ock was nowhere to be found. You didn't get to Doc Ock until the game. You played the game, and you're like, oh, okay, he was your friend the whole game. So the first thing they showed us when they released the footage of Spider-Man was Venom.
Yep.
We heard Kraven, didn't know it was Kraven at the time, but we saw Venom. So my question to you, out of all of the villains making an appearance in this particular game, who will be the main villain? Because it's obviously not Kraven and obviously not Venom.
Out of the usual rogues gallery, I would have to say more than likely whatever transpires through the Kraven and Venom storyline, the ultimate big bad, if it does not wind up being Venom himself, not like who is host of Venom, but Venom, the symbiote, Norman Osborn, and he's going to go full Goblin.
That's what I was thinking, because at first I was like, okay, everybody is saying Norman Osborn is Venom, and I'm like, no,
I don't think
actually Harry that may
be
be Venom, if it's not Eddie Brock, because they could just be pulling the wool over our eyes, and then maybe something happens to him, Peter, beats the crap out of him or something like that, and that turns Norman into the Goblin. You know what I mean? The loss of his son, or his whatever, the trauma of his son being or whatnot,
Here's my prediction for how Spider-Man 2 is going to go down. Peter is somehow, we don't know how, but we know he is going to have the black suit.
Right.
And it's going to be going down while he is being actively hunted by Kraven and his troops. He is going to cross the line and he's going to kill Kraven. It's going to be by accident, but it's not going to change the fact that he is going to blame himself because he took another man's life. And that is going to be the catalyst of him getting the suit off of him. And Harry, in a last-ditch effort to save himself, is going to attach himself to it. Or reverse that completely. Harry is never going to be without the thing because it's in the tank with him. We've already seen this twice. And Harry's going to cross the line, and he's going to kill Kraven. And that, in the attempt of getting the symbiote off of him, is going to kill Harry, and that's going to send Norman over the deep end.
So, yeah. Okay. I could, that's kind of what I was saying, but not in that, with that background. But I was saying something is going to happen to push Norman over, and you are agreeing with me, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Yes. I love my own questions sometimes. So dang, Norman Osborn, Green Goblin, Harry Osborn, Venom, Kraven, all of the other villains. But who is going to be the main damn villain? And we both agree that it'll be Norman Osborn. That's crazy. What if he pulls a whole Iron Patriot thing out of this, yo? Like, where are the Avengers? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you can't keep just showing off Avengers Tower in that game and then eventually just not make a cameo of some sort. Like, you need to do something with it.
Yep. I'm with it. Golly, this is a short episode, bro. Damn.
It's all good.
Diablo 4, bro. New season on the 20th, man. I know for the people who have been Diabloing out, that's like Super Bowl news to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're hype. And it's a lot of people. If you look on, the Twitch directory, Diablo is still like killing it as far as viewership. I look on my PlayStation friends list, damn near the entire thing is Diablo 4, bro. one or two Fortniters. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everything is Diablo. Like all of the
And then just lonely old me holding down the Destiny fort.
But that's what's crazy? It actually pulled a lot of those people who were just stuck on Avengers, even though the game shut down and whatever, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
still were playing it every day. Diablo has taken that from them. That is kind of crazy, bro. Like the impact Diablo 4 is having on just not just our community, on gaming community in general. You don't have to reinvent the wheel for something to be fire, bro, because like, yo.
And like I couldn't be happier for them because like I mean you were there in the trenches with me just like I was when it came to Avengers and saw the never-ending list of complaints and all the different type of stuff, and I see it every day in Destiny. I mean that's gonna be half of what my video is most likely going to be, is just addressing everybody's continuous unhappiness with the state of games. That there eventually needs to come a breaking point of like, when do you say enough is enough and you just go play something else?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with me. I actually rode the wheels till they fell off, and when I couldn't move anymore, I was like, okay, let me go try something different. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna be the exact same way with Destiny, because like after the final shape, which we get the reveal for that next month, we don't know where Destiny is gonna go. After that, final shape is the end of the story. They say that Destiny's not done, but that doesn't mean that it's not done video game wise. They could be exploring other outlets. They already have comics. There's already been fan made movies, all that type of stuff. They want to put Destiny in the mainstream.
We're talking about Diablo.
But I don't know much about that. That's your territory.
But I still have questions for you that you can answer. You don't have to play it. Okay. The first question I have, or that is not even a question, just like talk about it with me, man. Come on, you know how to do this.
I will do my best. I promise.
Starting over. So from what has been broken down to me is when you start a new season, everything reverts back to the way it was before, meaning you have no powers. You're zero. You got all the way to level 100, and now you don't have any of that anymore. So this is the time when people are, I guess, switching their main characters around and things like that. Like in the situation, like if like a new season for Destiny was to have, to start for you, and they were like, okay, no, you're not max power level no more. You're back at level 0. Would you still be what do you play as at in Destiny?
I play all three, but primarily Warlock.
Yeah. Warlock, right? Would you be the little ninja guy? I don't know which one. The hunter? Would you be a hunter?
I have to be real with you. That if I had to reset my power level every single season, I would not be playing Destiny anymore. That's too much of a time consumption. Which is why, like, this season was the first time they didn't increase the power cap, but normally they would only increase the power cap by like 10 points. If I had to go all the way back to 100 when we're, 1600 power level now, I wouldn't play anymore. Like, and that is the honest to God truth.
Chat, let me know how y'all feeling this Diablo start over thing. I know that's how it always has been, but for new players, that's going to be a rude awakening for a lot of people because they grind it to get to whatever. I mean, I'm a level like 45 or something like that. You know what I mean? I haven't really gotten back into Diablo like I used to, but at the same time, when I go back to Diablo, I would like to still have the powers that I grinded for. You know what I'm saying? Like
does Diablo at least have the ability to, like, you could do multiple characters in Diablo, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's starting over each time. You know what I mean? You don't have to play the campaign, but you still grinding from 0 to 100 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be the only thing I would have to say about it. Is like if I can keep the character I made and okay, I have to start this brand new season on a brand new character, but I'm at least not losing this character that I've worked so hard on. That would be a little different because seasonal content always has new things to do. So as long as I'm not ultimately losing progress that I've made on this guy, that's kind of a different story, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't understand personally why they don't just raise the cap. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, you get to here in season 1, you need to. The cap is we're going to raise the cap from 100 to 150 or something like that, or 200. You know what I mean? And the enemies will scale along with you and stuff like that. Like, why I don't understand why they didn't just do that. Maybe they want you to play with new people or something. Like they try to. Is that I don't know, bro.
I mean, it definitely could be something like that where they just that's how we want you to play with a brand new season. We want you to start fresh. The only thing that would come to my mind, like gun to my head, like come up with an answer right now, is they're worried about power creep. They've had years to watch other games, and like Destiny's a prime example of it. Destiny over the past couple seasons got a massive overhaul to power levels because we as players became too powerful. And an argument can be made that we are still too powerful because you give us any type of limitation, we're going to find a way around it. And they want everything to be a challenge, which is why they just ramped up the difficulty on certain activities within Destiny to make things significantly harder. Like whoever made the Avalon mission, like, God, I hope you fall on a rusty nail while stepping on a floor full of red Legos, corner side up. Like, you are a sadist for making that mission.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I can really think of is that they don't want power creep to be a problem. So every season you're going to start fresh.
I get it. Yeah, because there's people right now. I know. Was it Wiccan had hit like 500,000 damage or something crazy like that, bro? Mm-hmm. Cleared the whole room. Pewter Odin, I think, hit 1 million recently, bro. Like, I could see.
Next thing you know, you're playing Vampire Survivors where you're just walking into the room like this and everything is dying. Like,
dang, I feel it, bro. Exo Primal, man. Let's just talk about it real quick.
Let's do it
next week, dude. I missed both demos, but I do have Game Pass because I ended up buying a Xbox, the little Series S, just to get it. It was hella cheap for me, actually. It was free. I got it from GameStop. I traded in my old PS4, a bunch of PS4 games and controllers, and got a free Series X. So I'm living a good life. Yeah, I'm living a good life. But I'm excited to play it, bro. I know a few people who did get to play it. It's mixed reviews, though. It's mixed reviews. Like, a lot of people are like, "Yeah, I played the demo. I'm good." A lot of people are, the other ones are like, "Yo, I played the demo. I can't wait till the damn game drops." So, which side of the fence are you falling on, brother?
There are definitely some things that need to change. I was part of both beta tests. Mm-hmm. The overall concept of it, I liked it. I didn't mind it. And basically how it worked is you were pitting yourself against another team. You were both on separate planes. So, like, you could see a silhouette of what they were doing, but you couldn't interact with them until the very, very end of the match. If you completed your objectives before they did or vice versa, you would basically go into a match of escort the payload via Overwatch style. And you would have to compete against each other on the same plane. So what was like a competitive PvE mode immediately flipped the script and became PvP. And those suits were not balanced for 1-on-1 or 5-on-1 group combat, because there were some frames that would just completely decimate others. And then there were others that just, like, it didn't matter how much you threw at them, you couldn't kill them. And the number one complaint I heard about that, and I saw it myself, was they told us we would have an option to not do this, yet here we are. So I definitely hope that option becomes available where, like, hey, I don't want to do that part. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. See, yeah, I'm looking forward to games where I can play with my friends, not against people. You know what I mean? I love my PvEs, bro. Like, PvP is cool. sometimes, but for one, it depends too much on internet, way too much on how fast your internet is, how slow your internet is. If this person is on a PC and you're on a PS5 or an Xbox, they already have an advantage. You know what I mean? And I don't want to deal with all of that.
Oh, I know what you mean all too well. Come watch me play a fighting game sometime. The moment I see a Wi-Fi signal, I just like my heart sinks. It's just like, God damn it. Because I know it's going to be a bad time.
I feel it. Trust me, I do. But my dude, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Any other games that you are looking forward to that are dropping? Because I know I have two that are dropping relatively quick. One is Exoprimals, which we just got finished talking about, and the others is Immortals of Avium. And I think I might be the only person on the planet that's excited for that game. And it sucks, but I'm hyped for it, you know?
Hey, man, if you're hyped for it and you enjoy it, then the battle is won. Absolutely. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Exoprimal even more so because it's not going to cost me a dime. I mean, outside of the $15 a month I was already paying. The more I see, and I guess I'm going to have to shout out Jay Shockblast for it because he cameoed in the video. Armored Core 6, The Fires of Rubicon is starting to interest me. And then that leads into September with the release of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and then, of course, right into October, which is Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, we eating as far as games, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Wallet is screaming.
Man, it is crazy as far as games right now. Like, we got a lot of good games coming out and stuff that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing and checking out. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Chat, thank y'all for tuning in. I know this was not a long episode. I'm still not really feeling 100%. I'm trying to get there. Hopefully I'll be there. Oh, I'll be in Disneyland this time next week, so I won't be here on a weekly wrap up. I will be enjoying myself in the greatest place on earth where everybody smiles. But we might do a Wednesday wrap up and just pre-record it and play it for Sunday. So well, who knows? We'll talk about that later. But guys, thank y'all for tuning in from All Wrong, Flux, Twisted, Supreme Wicked, Nava, Flow, King Greek in the building, Nightbot. Why is Nightbot here? Leave people alone, Nightbot. For real.
He followed me in here. I'm sorry.
Big Hero Mentor. Everybody else who tuned in, man. Thank you. Eddie Games, you know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. With all of that said, y'all could have been anywhere in the world. Y'all were here rocking with the best, and we greatly appreciate it. Lazy Le Bon Temps Roulette, which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news, break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game that's out of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction, live viewers call in. No cap conversation, we going on.